Hey guys, Sandy here. Welcome back to the channel. As you guys know, I've been going through my scrapbook room, and this has turned into kind of a, it doesn't belong here, but I need to figure out a place where it does belong, bin. It is one of these bins. I have one that is empty. So it's one of these. I use these a lot in my calyx cubes. So that's what this is. And I figured we could go through this today and either figure out if I'm going to keep things together. Like, this is a class kit. Like, am I going to keep this together? Am I actually going to follow the class and build the album? Or would it be better served if I just spread all of the product out and put it in my stash? I honestly got to think about that. I'm not sure. So I've got this stuff going on. So let's see what I can do. All right, so I get that out of the way because, you know, you got to clear up some spot. Now look at that grunge board, you guys. I love it. Okay, so a lot of these things are things that I have either purchased from the shop, things that have been chilling in my room for a hot minute, things that I have played with, didn't really exactly know where to put them away. Or new orders, right? So I am dividing things out as to kind of what they are. So I've got rub-ons and die cuts and stickers and chipboards and metal embellishments. And I'm just going to go ahead and make these piles. Now I'm looking at this and there's a stack of paper, because underneath of that one piece of paper right there is Chamel's latest collection, which I don't think I've touched very much of at all. My plan is to make a kit with it, but that hasn't happened. And then I've got this travel stuff that I do like to keep together. Most of my scrapbooking stuff is not kept by theme, but every once in a while I like to just keep a couple little bits of things together. And airplanes, you guys know airplanes are, they fill my cup. They just do. So that is something that I want to keep kind of together. I also have this, which is that vintage classics, vintage regulars. Oh, what is this simple vintage something? And I had that as a kit. And I decided, not as a kit, as a collection. And I decided, you know what? No, I want to put this out with all the things because I want to intermix these with all of my supplies. I don't want them to be something that is just that. Now this, however, is a Simple Stories travel collection. And I did decide to leave that together because I'm not exactly sure what I want to do with it yet, right? Like, I don't know if I want to use it for a specific purpose or if I want to use it for something else. This is the Christmas card that my staff, my employees, my staff, I never call them staff, my employees gave me, so I want to make sure that I scrapbook that. And then I've just got a few handfuls of remaining things, and some things that didn't belong in here, like a gift card and the registration card to my Dooney. And then I have this kit, and it's just a matter of figuring out what in the heck I want to do with it all. So I am going to get everything looked through and finish putting it in piles and getting things put away, because, you know, that's the whole point of this process. All right, guys, so I went ahead and put most of my piles away. But I still have some things I'm just not sure what to do with. And then it turned into another project, right? Like, I had a ton of die cuts. And I pulled all my die cuts out so you could see them. And then this is what is this, right? It's this big behemoth that I need to go through. And like the grunge board, right? I'm not getting rid of this. I know that this is old as dirt, but I don't care. I'm not getting rid of it. And it's still good, right? Like, it still has that grunge board smell. I love the smell of it. So I still have it, and it's just kind of like, it doesn't really fit with any of my other stuff. So what I think I'm going to end up doing is have a complete secondary bin, one of these white bins of kind of, you know, the other embellishments that just not exactly sure what to do with them, because they really don't fit anywhere else. Like I could separate these and put all of the alphabets in with my alphabets, but they stick out too high in its packaging. I could repackage them, but honestly, I don't have the space in my letters, and I've already gone through my letters, and I'm not getting rid of any letters right now. So that's what I think is going to happen. I'm going to have a space where it's just going to be that stuff that really doesn't go anywhere else. And that might even be, oh, there's another die cut. That even might be things like this foam, right? Like, so I keep it in smaller pieces right here so I can reach it. But what do I do with it? Why isn't it, you know what? Why isn't it in with my adhesive? That would be the question I have. Why is this not in with my adhesive? I just answered my own question. Still didn't solve the problem of what other weird things could live in here, along with the grunge board, right? I obviously decided to take apart the album kit from a class, so like that's not going to stay. I took the paper pads and put them over in my mini paper pad section, which probably means I need to go through that too because I have not yet. Yeah, it's just kind of like a what else goes in here type thing. Like, do I really want to dedicate an entire space, an entire shelf to the grunge board? That's the question I have, you guys. So yeah, I'm going to end this video now. It's not even, there's not like a conclusion to it, right? It's just showing you that sometimes when you start going through and organizing things, and even if you're not purging them, they need to find the right place, right? Now, normally I would say if I couldn't find the right place, I probably should get rid of it, but I'm not getting rid of the grunge board, period. So yeah. All right, I'm going to go put these in with my adhesive, and then I guess I'll start tackling this. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I will see you guys again real soon for another video. And I am not getting rid of them. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Let's start over.